We are on lesson 2.1 in our Go Math book, and we are going to group tens as hundreds. And the essential question is, how do you group tens as hundreds? Well, we're going to learn about that today. So in the blueprint at the bottom, we have a problem. Bernie dropped 100 pennies. How many groups of 10 pennies can he make as he picks up the pennies? So we're pretending that these are his pennies that he dropped. So it says circle groups of 10 and count the groups of 10. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I just found out that each row is going to be a group of 10. So that's a group of 10. That means this is a group of 10. And this is a group of 10. And you are going to keep going until you have circled all of the groups of 10. So it says count the groups of 10. How many tens were we able to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we made 10 tens. Do you know what 10 tens is? 10 tens makes 100. Right, so we have 10 tens. That is the same thing as 100. So for our math chalk down here, how many ones are in 3 tens? Well, if you had 3 of these rows, 3 tens, how much would that be? It would be 30, wouldn't it? And how many ones are in 7 tens? If you had 7 of these rows, how many ones would that be? 7 tens. It would be 70. You can turn your paper over to page 58, and we're going to go up to the top to the model and draw. 10 tens is the same as 100. We just found that out on the front, didn't we? So here are 10 10 sticks, and that's the same thing as a block of 100. So pay attention to these labels over here. Wants to know how many tens. There are 10 tens. Those are the sticks. It's the same thing as 100. And then we could just write the number 100. So in the bottom here, they want us to write how many tens we have, circle groups of 10 tens, and then write how many hundreds. So they've done this first part for us. They've circled this group, and that was a group of 10, and they circled this group, and that was a group of 10. So we know we have 20 tens. Now, this is equal to 100, and this is equal to 100. So how many hundreds do we have? We have one group here, and one group here. So we have 2 hundreds. And if we just write that number, 20 tens, 2 hundreds, the number is 200 for just writing the number. Do you notice that we have a 2, a 2, and a 2 here? The zeros are different. They're not the same, but we always have that 2. So let's circle groups of 10 tens. So I've got a group here. There are 10 there. There are 10 there. And there are 10 there. So there are 10 and 10 and 10. How many tens do I have? I have 30. 10, 20, 30. How many hundreds do I have? So each circle is 100. So how many circles do I have? I have 3 hundreds. And if I just count or just write that number, it will be the number 300. Do you notice that all those 3's are there? Zeros are different, but the 3's are there. So we're going to count our tens. We want to circle 10 tens. There's a group of 10. There's a group of 10. There's a group of 10. And there's a group of 10. All right, so there's 10 in each one of these. So count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we have 40 tens. Now each one of these circles is 100 because there are 10 tens in there. So how many circles do we have, or ovals? We have 4 hundreds. So if we just write that number, we have 400. Okay, last one here, we're going to circle our groups of 10 tens. So each one of these circles has 10 tens, so we can count by 10 to see how many tens, how many sticks we have. That's what we're trying to find out. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have 50 tens. And each one of these 10 tens is the same as 100, so how many circles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 hundreds, and then we just write that number 500. Okay, go to the next page. Now this page you're going to do on your own. It's exactly what we just did, so if you get confused, go back and look at the page before of what we did. It says write how many tens. Remember, that's how many sticks there are. Circle the groups of 10 tens. Okay, and write how many hundreds. So every circle stands for 100, and then write the number that we have. Do that on all of these. And then turn your paper over. We're on page 60. It says solve, write, or draw to explain. I never want you to just put an answer here. I want you to show me how you got it. What did you do? So Ms. Martin has 20 boxes of paper clips. There are 10 paper clips in each box. How many paper clips does she have? So if there are 10 in each box, that means that she has 20 tens because each box is a 10. So she has 20 tens. So think about what we just did on the paper before. 20 tens. In fact, that's one of the ones that we did right up here. If we have 20 tens, that means that we have, here's our answer right there. We have 200 paper clips. Wally has 400 cards. How many stacks of 10 cards can he make? Draw a quick picture to show your work. All right, so we're going to do a quick picture of 400. So we need to make groups of 10 tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's another 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have made 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, and 100 here. So there's our 400. But what they're asking us is, how many tens are there? Well, how many tens are here? There are 10 here. How many tens are here? There are 10. And here there are 10. And here there are 10. So let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. So there are 40 tens. He is able to make 40 stacks of 10 cards, which is the same as 400. And which number has the same value as 30 tens? We also did that on the front page, so you can go back and find that. Find out which number would be the same as 30 tens. And once you finish that, you are done with your lesson.